nothing like you and me together.
Man, Justin writes amazing ballads. Like Purpose, Nothing Like Us. Can't believe I haven't heard this song before. It's really incredible.
There's nothing like us. There's nothing like you and me.
Again, here's his beautiful falsetto coming out, and I love it. It's totally different than the original, but so nice. Just the voice of an angel.
Run, run, lost boy, they say to me.
Man, JUNGKOOK is a real belieber. Look at this. All right. I mean, when I did one cover, saw 2 covers of his, he's a belieber.
Lately I've been thinking about what we had.
So I've actually never heard this song even from Justin. So this is like my totally blank slate for both JUNGKOOK and Justin. Just right off the bat, Justin's vocal is just so amazing. He's in a mix right there. It's a light mix, just using a little bit of chest voice, but leaning in with a lot of head voice.
If you want to see an uncut version of this video, check out the link in the description.
I know it was hard, it was all that we knew. Yeah.
Okay, so right there what he does is he actually decrescendos. So he pulls back on the volume. You hear him go to this really soft, wispy sound. And that's like one of the hardest things to do, is to go from loud to quiet, quiet to loud, is within one note is very difficult.
I know we won't find a love that's so true. There's nothing like it.
And it seems like this is the perfect song for JUNGKOOK to be covering. You know, it's very different from Justin Bieber's more pop hits. This is definitely stripped down acoustic. I love that.
Nothing like you and me together.
Man, Justin writes amazing ballads. Like Purpose, Nothing Like Us. Can't believe I haven't heard this song before. It's really incredible. Amazing songwriting, just really good. If you're interested in learning more on how to sing, I created a resource that I wish would have been around when I was starting to sing. With the subscription I've created, you get access to all of the courses that I've created and more that are coming. You get access to all of my private lesson recordings that I have from other students so you can learn vicariously through them. And you get monthly one-on-one lessons with me. All of this is available for one low monthly price, and it's a very well-rounded approach to learn how to sing. Click the link down below to get access now.
Everything, babe, everything I had to give.
Ooh. And I love how he uses a lot of like high larynx positions there. Definitely not for somebody that is just starting out to sing to be able to sing in those positions. Because for a lot of singers that are going to try to go high larynx, nothing, it's just going to feel like so choked off that it's just not going to work.
Like an illusion. You know.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, so what I was going to say, I forgot the end part of the last piece that I said. What you need to do is to have that higher larynx, but it has to be with a lot of relaxation in the external muscles of the throat. So if all those muscles are jumping in and kind of forcing it, then it's definitely going to sound choked and kind of like you're gagging. But if you're able to keep everything nice and relaxed, then you can kind of put the larynx position wherever you want it to be, and it will come out nice and relaxed.
Last now, I guess that this is meant to be.
And he's using a really soft, almost like a falsetto chest voice, like just using like almost a whisper there. Like we you. Very much like JUNGKOOK style. This is how I think this is like a perfect JUNGKOOK type song to cover. I love just his vocal and the piano. It's amazing together. And it's that the piano's like following his melody. It sounds so good.
There's nothing like us. There's nothing like you and me.
And I like how they add that little production element there where they throw in just a little delay on one word. Us, and it makes it stand out that much more, and only in one part of it, so not in the repetition, sorry, not at the first time, but only in the repetition. Such a beautiful, heartfelt song. I love it. I wish Justin wrote more like this. All right, can't wait to hear JUNGKOOK's version, how it compares. So definitely breathier on that first part, 100%. It's just Jungkook's style with that breathy approach. Sounds like it's got the same sort of positioning as Justin, meaning the larynx position, but so much breathier.
Thinking about what we had, I know it's hard, it was all that we knew.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Like the voice of an angel. But it's very different from Justin's approach, and I like that. He's making it his own. Where Justin had that kind of light mix leaning towards head voice, Jungkook's using basically falsetto here. It's not in a heavy mix at all. It's like very, very light.
Have you been drinking?
Like, have you been drinking? It's like really a lot of breath. Have you been drinking? It's with that kind of like breath use that like it's so foreign for me. I mean, I should really sing a few of these songs the way that they sing them to just get used to it. But it's that really, really whispered approach.
You do, yeah. You know there's no one.
I mean, I love it how, you know, Jungkook, who is probably one of the most famous singers right now, with BTS being on the top of their game, to be covering Justin Bieber, another one who is like incredibly, like it's just, you don't see two massive artists in the same time period really covering each other. You know, like it's funny how it goes like Jungkook to Justin, but I would never see Justin covering a BTS song. You know, like I think part of it is Jungkook's humility. He's like, it's a good song. I just want to sing it. You know, like he's humble like that.
You and me together through the storm.
So they've definitely borrowed some of the production elements in Justin's original, throwing in those delays on specific words that will highlight them, and does a great job.
There's nothing like us. There's nothing like you and me.
So it's interesting, on Nothing Like Us, where Justin is usually going much more breathy, here he's actually connecting a little bit more, using a little more of his full voice. I mean, we're talking marginal amounts here, but still.
I gave you everything, babe. Everything I had to give.
Ooh, yeah, now he's digging into his belting. And his belt is so good. I wish he would use it a little bit more. He often uses more of that breathy whisper approach in his style, but I think his belt is incredible.
Like an illusion. You know I'm used to making your day.
Very interesting. So in there, his pronunciation becomes very heavy, like almost like heavy mouth, like kind of like making sure that like almost like he has, like if you had cotton balls in the sides of your mouth, everything kind of like the words come out heavy as opposed to like heavily pronounced, like really enunciated. He kind of feel like lowers the amount of enunciation.
There's nothing like you and me together through the storm.
I mean, that timing would be so hard to get if the piano and the vocalists aren't playing together, because I mean, my assumption is probably the piano would be following the vocalist for this chorus, because those notes have to follow. Like, he can't wait for the note to hit and then sing the note. It's got to go together. And the pianist can really just, like, all he has to do is hit a key, whereas the vocalist has to sing the word and make it sound fluid. So it's so much easier for the pianist to follow the singer. And I think that would make it difficult to be singing this in a studio. You'd have to really do it a lot of times to really know the exact precise moments when each key is being hit. But then, obviously, everything's also done on a metronome. So as long as you're doing it right on that metronome, then you're gonna stay in time.
There's nothing like you and me together.
And so there, Jungkook purposefully on Together purposely goes off of the melody of the piano, doesn't follow the melody of the piano, to be able to create a little bit of contrast, almost like a harmony between him and the piano, which is very cool.
'Cause there's nothing like you and me together.
And there again, you hear how he's pushing that phrase. So this is what's really cool about good phrasing, is that when you know how to do it so that you keep in time and keep in rhythm of the song, you can kind of push and pull different phrases so that you can get that together, not necessarily right on the piano melody, and you can create totally different texture than the rest of the song. And so that's a very cool element that he's incorporating here to make it sound different, because there's really not much else going on in the song. You kind of have to create your own intrigue for the listeners.
There's nothing like us. There's nothing like you and me.
Again, here's his beautiful falsetto coming out, and I love it. It's totally different than the original, but so, so nice. Just the voice of an angel.
Together.
Woo! Love that run. Ooh. Amazing. So if you guys like this video, please hit the like button down below. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. If you want to see more videos like this, check out that one. Right there. See it? You're going to like it. Go for it. Click it.